unforgiving. No city.
Early humans walked fragile paths.
They were not rulers of Earth. They were prey. Small, slow, and exposed. Nature showed no...
A single roar froze their blood. A broken branch meant danger. Silence became suspicious. Listening saved lives.
Fear became their teacher. Fear sharpened their senses. Fear kept them alive. The fearless did not survive.
They learned to read nature. Birds flying meant danger. Sudden silence meant death. Nature spoke without words.
Water was both life and trap. Animals hunted near rivers. Crocodiles waited silently. Every drink was a risk.
Night was the greatest enemy. Darkness belonged to predators. Vision faded.
BEET-4. Predators ruled the shadows. Teeth flashed in darkness. Eyes glowed in the night. Fear was always close. Life million years ago. Humans in full screen.
At night, fire protected sleep. Animals stayed at distance. Humans gathered closer. Hands reached for stones, heavy rocks, sharp edges. The first weapons were born.
They shaped stones carefully, testing edges slowly, learning through failure. Tools became smarter.
A stone could break bone. A stone could scare beasts. Power entered human hands. Hope followed. Food was always scarce.
Fruits were seasonal. Roots were hard to find. Meat was rare. Every meal mattered. Life...
Sometimes they scavenged, leftovers from predators, risking death for food. Desperation drove courage.
Slowly, hunting began. Not strength, strategy. Not speed, teamwork. Brains led the hunt. They chased animals together, forcing mistakes, using terrain wisely. Smart beats strong.
Cliffs became traps. Rivers became barriers. Nature became ally. Humans learned tactics.
Mud cooled wounds. Plants eased pain. Instinct guided care. Nature.
There were no doctors, no medicine, no help. Healing took time or death.
Injuries were common. Broken bones, deep cuts. Pain was normal. The group cared for injured. They waited, they protected. Compassion meant survival. Life million years ago, humans.
Death was always near. Loss was common. Grief was real. Learning followed pain.
Quickening. Women gathered knowledge. Plants, roots, herbs. They fed the group. They healed the sick. Animal skins became clothing. Protection from cold. Shelter from wind. Innovation grew.
Shelters were simple. Branches, leaves, stones. Temporary homes.
BET-39. Sounds gained meaning. Grunts became signals. Gestures became warnings. A shout meant danger. A hand meant stop. A look meant run. Communication saved lives. Life million...
Tools became sharper. Hunting improved. Risk reduced. Control increased. Life million years ago.
We tell the stories so we do not forget. Memory makes us strong. We must remember the lessons. Predators feared humans now. Fire, noise, weapons. Balance shifted. Power changed hands.
Humans no longer reacted. They planned ahead. They prepared. Survival became strategy.
Fear was no longer panic.
The strongest did not survive. The smartest did. The most adaptable lived. Evolution chose minds.
They watched the sky. They watched animals. They watched each other. Awareness ruled.
Every scar told a story. Every death taught a lesson. Every success built confidence.
Leaders emerged naturally, not by power, by experience. Wisdom guided groups. Humans learned patience, waiting for the right moment. Timing mattered. Impulse killed.
Danger was the teacher. Fear was the lesson. Survival was the goal. Life continued.
Nature still ruled. But humans adapted. They endured. They survived.
Without danger, no growth. Without fear, no wisdom. Without struggle, no humanity. Pain built.
We run from danger instinctively. We protect family. We plan ahead. Ancient habits survive. The past lives within us. In our caution, in our courage, in our minds. They faced predators. They faced hunger. They faced fear. They survived. Life, million years ago, humans and full screen. They were not heroes. They were survivors. Ordinary beings. Extraordinary resilience. Cities exist because they endured. Technology exists because they adapted. Fear shaped their choices. Danger sharpened their minds. Nature tested them. They passed. They learned when to fight, when to run, when to wait.
Wisdom saved lives.
Millions of years ago, humans faced danger daily. Survival was earned, never given. Life met the wild world pushed back. Humans pushed forward. Balance shifted. History began. From fire to tools, from fear to strategy, from prey to survivor, evolution completed its path. Danger never disappeared. Humans simply adapted. They learned control. They learned mastery. They faced danger head-on, not because they were brave, but because they had no choice. Survival demanded it, and they answered. Again and again! Until humanity remained victorious. Every challenge today is easier than theirs, yet their strength guides us. Always. Danger was never the end. It was the beginning, the spark of growth, the fire of humanity. They did not give up. They adapted. They learned. They survived. The past whispers lessons. Adapt or vanish. Learn or die. Survive together. Early humans listened. They learned. They lived. We followed. Their survival is our existence. Their fear is our instinct. Their courage is our legacy. Remember them. From darkness to fire. From
From fear to control. From survival.
They faced danger so we could live. They survived so we could exist.